Hello everyone, my name is Taylor DeGrace, and welcome to Let's Play Rimworld Naked Brutality. This is probably one of my favorite ways to play the game. I find it incredibly fun. You start with absolutely nothing, and so some stuff that you guys would have missed because, I started... I didn't show you guys, the world creation process and stuff. I chose a boreal biome, which there's only 20 growing days between, I believe, April and October. So there's, 10 less growing days you have available, and there's a lot more snow in the wintertime. I'm from Canada, so I personally prefer the boreal forest biome. It's just, the trees are more like what I actually see around, my lives, and I don't know, I like living in this biome when I play Rimworld. So what is our first thing that we're going to want to do? So we're naked. We're absolutely going to want to chop down some trees, but we're going to want to find where we're going to want to stay. And I really do like this mountainous outcropping. I usually like to keep my bases in mountains because they're, obviously they're really easily defendable, but they're also really great resources for making sculptures and whatnot if you have a base that's where the economics are based more on that kind of stuff. So the first priority should probably be building somewhere for him to be. I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to see what if there's a big area in here for him to sleep in. Maybe something temporary would be good. Usually when I start these, I will make a room that is eventually going to be, it usually turns out to be the kitchen or dining area. So usually I do that first. But something that, I'm also starting off by myself, so that means that there's nobody that can heal me. And because of that, we're also going to have to really focus on making some spike traps. So I'm going to have my character here, and here, I'll check him out. He's as you can see, he's completely naked. I actually made it so his skills kind of reflected the skills I have in real life. Normally, when I start, when I put myself in the game, I give myself better shooting, but I gave myself a 4 because I'm not really that good. Gave myself a 12 just because, I'm I'm a janitor, I'm a strong guy. I feel like I could do a decent amount of damage when it comes to melee combat. Construction 9, I've done some minor construction. 13, again, I do a lot of physical labor, so I have a feeling I wouldn't mind mining. And the rest, relative interest, all that kind of stuff. So let's get right into it. What is the first thing I'm going to want him to do? And that's going to be chop down some trees. I think, these should be good for now. And after that, because, let me go to do manual priority so I can see. And looks like mining is before plant cutting. So you know what? Reveal this area. I want to see if there's anything in there. I might be able to make him a small little cave base that he can kind of operate out of first. So he'll start moving towards that goal now. Awesome. So hunter lacks ranged weapon, need call on his bed, need warm clothes. So I'm gonna turn him off of hunting for now. There's actually, I noticed when we started that there's actually some berry bushes around, so I'm gonna definitely get him to forage for the early food, and then I'm probably gonna have him take out some of the less dangerous wildlife. So yeah, that's unfortunate. I was hoping that it would clear out a whole area. I'm trying to think if it would be what our priority should be, because I'm thinking that it might be valuable because I know I'm going to mine out this area a lot anyway. I wonder if it's valuable to mine out this area completely, make this my first room. It'll be a very defendable position, but I'm wondering if maybe I should put the time into developing traps, because there's going to be wild animals and stuff that will be coming for me. And I'll just let him go. The thing about playing Rimworld is that I'm going to have to be okay with letting the game play while I'm talking, because I want you guys to actually be able to see something. And I'm going to play it at 1 speed for now, because time is definitely a factor here. I really don't want to waste any of his time. So now that we have some of those, I want to try to make some traps here. So it will, like, these will definitely take out wild animals that are coming to attack, but like the main thing is when raiders come, I need a way to basically take them out without getting, like, sustaining any major damage to myself. So I really need to get that first person to join the faction, and like that's definitely going to be a huge priority for me. And like once we get another person, and hopefully they're at least relatively good at like medicine, like I don't know, like a 4 or 5 at least. You know, I hope that by the time I get them, like it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna take a sip of water here. One of the reasons I really like starting on Naked Brutality is, I don't know, like the first part of the game does feel like a survival game, which is like, I don't know, I think it's like cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna, you know, make him focus on building these traps. For me, security is really important. Another thing that I really want to, well, it's really important, especially in like this type of game that we're playing. I'm gonna have him construct a campfire here because I'm gonna probably make him just sleep here for now. I don't know. I'm like trying to think of like what would be the most comfy, but I know that it really doesn't matter. Great. So now at least he won't be super cold at night. We are progressing relatively well. So I'm definitely gonna have him harvest these, and then I'm gonna just take a look for as much stuff as I can harvest, because like when you start out on the map, there's like a bunch of resources that you can collect, and a lot of people probably skip over it, probably because they like start with like stuff, so there's like not as much of a need. But when you start out on Naked Brutality, it's really handy that there's like some heal root around and all that. So it makes me pretty happy. It's a nice touch, and honestly, being able to forage for this stuff is something that it's something that like I learned later, and it's like one of those life hacks. It just yeah, makes life great. The next thing I kind of wanted to do. Oh, those are some good berries up here. You know. I want to make sure that he's getting all of them. And I'm going to turn like the speed down to 1 for now, just so that we're not wasting any time. I know that he has a lot to do, but for this first day, I just want to make sure that, again, I'm not wasting any time. So I think that'll be like, that's like a pretty good amount of heal root for the time. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm just trying to see if there's any more bushes that I can find. And, oh, and this is actually good. These two animals are fighting, so when this doe dies, I can actually take its body and use it for food. And leather, too. So that's like, that's going to be a big thing, is like I'm going to have to try to get as much leather as I can. Alright, sweet. Now that he is like that, I want to like immediately make a stockpile zone, because I want to make sure I get the most out of like this resource before it rots. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely go to production, make a butcher spot, and I don't know, right here is fine. Bills, add bill, butcher creature, do forever, and then immediately I want to have him doing that. Oh. I hate when this happens. Now I don't know where the thing was. Great. Excellent. It was you know, we were looking over here. Then if I could just, oh, you know what? Wildlife. So this is really great. If you guys don't know about the wildlife tab, it is the best way to find animals on the map and also mass hunt them if you need it. But I'm going to go to the Arctic coyote that's right here. which is there. It's, yeah, a little farther away than I would have initially thought. But he's not going to have everything taken away by... Yeah, I can't grab it until he has had his feed. But, you know, I just crashed on a planet. I don't think it's the end of the world that I'm taking the scraps of this wolf here. If I had like a mace or something, maybe I could take advantage of the fact that the Arctic coyote is injured, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. And I'm hoping that maybe the Arctic coyote might decide to take out something else. Let's see here. Wildlife. There's a bunch of caribou. These will be great to hunt. They only have a 2% chance of coming after me. The turkey is a no-brainer to get because it has a 0% chance of coming after me. If one of the animals starts like wanting its revenge and coming after me, and I'm by myself, like that is extremely dangerous, and I probably won't make it. So I'm definitely gonna avoid every situation where I can of that. I kind of like that there's just ice in the middle of this, even in the middle of August. Oh, no, it's just shallow water. Never mind. Scratch that. It's some wetlands. Okay, I think it's a little safe to speed things up a little bit. And sorry, I pause so much when I'm just like playing by myself that it's a habit I'll have to get out of. And I'm gonna have him cook simple meals forever. Hopefully, there's a decent amount of leather. And on that note, I'll make a crafting station. Add Bill. Make tribal wear. I don't know how much it takes. 60 ingredients. Alright, that's not so bad. Now, I just don't know if it all has to be the same kind of leather. I really, like, sincerely hope not. Hope that it can just be whatever, but... Because the problem is, if it does require all the same type, I'm going to have to make what's called patch leather, and that's going to take some time, that's going to take some resources, and I guess it's summertime, so he's, you know, probably not going to freeze to death, but I don't know. Definitely doesn't feel good, for sure. Is he... I really hope he's not idle. I hope there's more... Oh, there's definitely more stuff for him to be doing, so he's not idle. That's good. Chop wood. I think maybe for the first... I don't like to always do this. So I'm going to copy this. 6 until 21. Here. Work. I want to make sure that this is all work. And then I'm also going to have him working into the night a little bit. Because these are the first few days, it's important. I believe you get a bonus. Yeah, extremely low expectations, initial optimism. Yeah, you do get some bonuses, and his mood's going to stay up pretty well. Managing colonist moods is extremely important. So now... Sweet, so we got some berries, we got some heal root. Where should I have a stockpile right now? It might be good to get the stuff like in and around the base. I just, again, like I really don't know where I'm gonna put my stockpile because I really should be planning out this area. So I think it's gonna be like that for my first house, or like my first room of the house, and then I'll probably build inward. That'll probably be better. And then I think that I might do the storehouse because, like, again, one of the things, like, so I'm currently doing a run through on like another save file, and it's the farthest I've ever gotten. But one of the big problems I'm having with my base is where I'm actually putting everything. So, or not where I'm putting everything, but like the paths that like my colonists have to go through to like get to where they need to be and how slow it is. So I want to make sure that I have a really efficient base. Like that's really important. So what is he doing right now? He's cooking simple meals. He's got 3 right now. I'm going to suspend this for now. I know I'm super micromanaging him, and it might not even be necessary. But for now, like especially until all of these defenses are put up and I have that club, I really want to make sure that I'm focusing on this. Also, part of me is thinking that it might not be the best idea to have... Oh, it spoils in 14 days, so... Yeah. Ooh, nice. I was going to say roadkill, but yeah, like dead raccoon, sweet. I mean, at this point in the game, and like I'll look for any type of meat, and there's plenty of predators out there. That should be hunted... Or maybe I will tame him and call him Gobbles. That would be pretty funny, right, guys? Right? Yeah. Yeah. So now I'm considering it, but I really do need the meat. Okay, there's an Arctic wolf right here. He's a little suspect. I feel like he's probably going to be taking out some people. I did put it to speed, too. Again, I think I'm just a little paranoid about wasting time and stuff. This, when I like originally started the game, this was one of my favorite features when you just have like these spider hives. I kind of wish that they kind of like built their hive out and stuff, but it's kind of nice that they don't, because that would end up being like a big problem at some point. Something that's really nice about this starting area is just how much steel we have access to, and it's really close. So part of me is actually... Part of me is considering making my buildings out of steel, or at least like the more important buildings, or the buildings that are more likely to light on fire. But I'll probably research fire foam poppers. I made myself a decent researcher, so. And how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? So he's got lots of wood. I'm hoping that he's making the, he's making the spike trap. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more wood for sure. I just don't want to, like, have, like, too many. Okay, he's sleeping. Good. I think that was a good productive day. We got some leather. Yeah, that sucks. Because, like, one's light leather, one's plain leather, and I really don't know if they're going to be able to go together. I hope for, like, tribal wear... I really do hope that that's going to be a thing. Oh, I do have some, I do have some mods installed. Like, obviously, this is like a custom character that I made with that mod that I use all the time. I should know the name of it because I do love it. It's probably my favorite mod that they've made. But I also have this this item finder, object seeker. When my bases get super big, I find it really annoying to have to like go in and look for everything. So I find that mod very, very convenient. Looks like day's coming. We do have our defenses set up, so... I mean, I don't feel so bad, but I really do need that club to be done, like, pronto. But now that our spikes are done, like, there should be enough resources for the club. I would hope. Do I only have... Oh, I only have that available. Okay. And put that to top priority and make him do that, because that is super important. So I'm going to have him equip the club. And then, now that we have the club, I really... What should I focus on? Like, him being naked or making a house? Honestly, if I was in the situation personally, I would be trying to find clothes. So let's find some clothes. Not that injured. Again, these Ibex rams should be fine. We already do have some. I think I'm just going to have to risk it. It's very, like, I find this very scary because, again, like, it's going to attack back. I'm going to need a bow. I'm just going to need a bow. I was kind of hoping that somebody would try to attack these guys and maybe get some more meat out of that. So, if I need a bow, I'll make one. Short bow. Put that to the top. Shouldn't take that many resources, so hopefully we have enough already. Yep. So, like, when it comes to getting the next person, which I would say is, I mean, above all, like, our, like, top priority, and is this, oh, this is just straight up silver. That's fantastic. That is really good. We basically just have some money to trade with, like, immediately. Should I? That actually, okay, so I think that I should definitely take some time and mine this out so that when, like, the first few traders come by, I'll actually have something to trade. I'm hoping there's more than 4. Yes, that is excellent. So now I'll be able to trade for some food. Trying to think of, like, all the things I'm gonna need, because, like, this colony is gonna need a lot of work. I'm not gonna have them prioritize. I'll have my mining orders all ready to go. Yeah, it looks like that's it. I do want to have, like, a very basic stockpile, just so I can actually, you know, have some stuff here. So let's make that right here. And then I will have him prioritize hauling that, so when people come by I can actually trade it. 240 is not so bad. And then I'll leave the rest of the stuff there. So now that he has the bow on, I'm going to go check out the wildlife and see what there is to hunt. So there's a bunch of ibex rams and there's a bunch of caribou. I think I'm gonna try to hunt the caribou. Although they are a lot farther away, but you know, honestly, there's more of them. Orders, hunt. 2 is good for now, and now we're gonna have to go to work and turn hunting back on. Turn it on to priority 1, and let's let him rip. He's indisposed at the moment, but he will be hunting that boy very soon. Huh, that kind of looks like a 6. Cool. Oh. Actually. Should I rescue this otter, or should I just straight up murder it? I think you know what I'm gonna pick. Pew, pew. This is gonna take some time. I wonder if I can, if I draft him, if I can, yeah, I can just melee attack him to death. Sweet. Then prioritize hauling this guy, and then I'll have him go back. All right, so that is another animal on our list that we've taken down. Very exciting. So now he's going back to hunt the caribou. I respect that. Oh, oh, sweet, another dead body. More meat for the grinder. I'll let him do that. Again, if he... I will save. Because, again... Like, I definitely... Like, a big rule I want to have is I don't want to save scum unless, probably, like, my main guy is in trouble or he, like, dies randomly or whatever happens. So, yeah. I don't know, like, we'll see. I might end, like, if I have a decent colony, my guy dies, and I haven't been, like, going back in the saves, like, I probably just won't go back, and I'll try to get the colony through. But, I don't know. I always like trying to get my guy off the planet. Rarely happens, but when it does, it's huge. You haul this dead body, and then you eat your simple meal. Sweet. Getting tons of otter bodies. Let's butcher and see how much leather we can get. So probably not enough yet. But we're gonna have a decent amount of light leather. The problem is, like, the thing I'm having him hunt is not light leather at all. And I'm actually going to change it because, let's see, in a very poor mood, and they might have a minute. Okay, let's check to see how bad my mood actually is. It's pretty low. I mean, it could be higher, but yeah, he's not having a good time. I think getting shelter is definitely going to be the top priority for. No, clothes is still like top. We did get plenty of meat like yesterday, so that's good. But yeah, getting him clothes is going to be important. I just wonder how long this is going to take with his shooting ability. At least he's, at least I'm leveling up. I did give myself passion for shooting, so he's going to level up pretty quickly, and I believe he has, no, unfortunately not. I didn't give myself fast learning, but he already killed the caribou. It did take some time, but he's going. And I kind of want to just, like, straight up see if there's enough leather from this guy to just make the tribal wear, so I can just start. How many resources? I think it needs 80, right? Needs 60. Okay, yeah, no, like, after this caribou, it'll be done, and I can mine this out and actually make some stuff. But we don't even have enough wood to make the structure. I just hope that there's not like a crazy mental break and it just kills me and ends the run. But this should be the last caribou we have to take down. Hopefully it doesn't leave the map. Oh, yep. Okay. Can he run fast? Can I run faster than a caribou? See, this is why I didn't even want to do it. And I turned the beauty display on, which is not great. Alright. R. Run! Cheese it! And go this way, because it's a much better way. Looks like the caribou's going pretty damn slow. So when it gets into range, I'm actually going to fire a few shots. I don't want to get cocky. Oh, I took him down. Sweet. That was really clutch. I appreciate that. All right. It was genuinely a little horrifying. I could have lost right there. But thankfully, that should be the last animal I should have to hunt for a little bit. Something I really also do need to get in the ground once my structure is up, because like I really do, like, that structure needs to go up immediately. This is all gonna go bad too. I want to prioritize crafting at the crafting spot because now we actually have enough leather. Visitors come and they have items to trade, thank goodness. And I'm in a daze, so I can't even trade. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Well, anyway, that's fine. We'll just have to play the waiting game. I believe dazes don't last super long. But it's just really unfortunate because I do have that silver and they might have something very valuable. you know, if I crash landed on this thing and I had been working for 3 days straight, you know. Oh, no, he's sleeping. I thought he was like, I was like, oh, sweet, he's out of the daze. But no, absolutely not. I should have just, like, put some, like, walls right here and just given him, like, a little tiny room. That would have been smart. But, you know, lessons learned for other times. Please just come out of the daze. Come on, man. Come on! They're leaving! And you did nothing! I'm salty. Come on! No, he's just not gonna. Alright. Well, I mean, there's not much we can do other than wait. I want to check out the wildlife to see what there is. There's some more otters. Again, like, having the extra otter skins is probably good because I can make stuff out of that. Lynx, ibex ram, spider, caribou. Again, I'm really nervous about trying to hunt caribou at all because there's just nothing you can really do. So, anyway, it's been about half an hour, and I want to keep these, like, we'll see. I think, like, half an hour to 45 minutes, but I think this is the perfect time to break off because my character's in a daze, and I can come back when he's not in a daze. So, next time... Oh, Mad Hare. You know what? Scratch that ending. Let's see how this turns out, because my guy can't really do anything right now. I really do hope that maybe he snaps out of it by the time this Mad Hare comes and tries to kill him. Please fight back. Please fight back. You're not fighting back. He's not. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, you're just going to let him kill you. Okay, fine. Well, this has been a great first episode. I have loved it. Man. Jeez. You try to start a YouTube channel. You try to be the greatest that has ever been. And this happens. Oh, he killed it. But, you know, he's going to die himself. And, well, you know what? You know what? Let's see. Let's see if this run will make it or not. Because, you know what? There is a chance that we can save this. There is absolutely a chance. If the man in black comes, this run is saved. And, you know, it is blessed. Oh. And he's wandering into the spider den. Well, if the man in black comes, I guess I'll just have to play with the man in black. Colonist needs rescue. Looks like there's not much we can do for him. That's one hell of a daze I got into. And, yeah, it's over. We lost. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, you know, click the like button. This was like the longest run of Rimworld ever, and we'll be back for more. So, yeah, this is a 33-minute run of Rimworld. Hopefully we do better next time. Bye.